You've been not doing your job for decades. You take the narrative they give you, you never investigate. You go exactly where they tell you to go, you record exactly what they tell you to record, and you never record anything they tell you not to. You've been failing for decades.
Pick a direction and start walking in it. Left or
I'm going
right.
that way.
All right, let's go.
Guys, get her off of me now.
Go.
Pull her off of me now.
Go.
Pull her off.
Go.
Keep walking.
Pull her off of me.
Just stay on the other side of the line, all right?
Can you give me your name and badge number?
Canavan, 3222.
Thank you.
They're pushing everybody to where the media is over here.
But if you'll just,
come on.
If you'll stop,
Right over here to the other side of the
your
media.
body cam. Can you?
Right over here
you're
with the
battering
media.
me. I don't need you. You could have said those words. Stop touching me.
Okay.
Stop touching.
In mid-March, James Freeman and Guerrilla Publishing flew into Boston to come visit me and to do some filming. On the night of March 18th, we're doing some cop watching in downtown Boston when we saw an entire street cordoned off by the Boston PD. I couldn't find a place to park, so I drove around while they got some film. And they got more than just film. They got assaulted. And the reason they got assaulted is because a Boston cop got shot.
A Boston police officer shot in the line of duty. We come on the air here at 11 o'clock with breaking news that's unfolding. Police say one of their own was shot in Dorchester, and right now they are rallying together. We are also learning right now that the officer is expected to be okay. Thank you for joining us. I'm David Wade.
And I'm Lisa Hughes. We have team coverage tonight, beginning with Brandon Truitt, who is live at the crime scene in Dorchester. And Brandon, a vital piece of equipment may have saved this officer's life.
Yeah, it's interesting, Lisa. We're here just off of Blue Hill Avenue near the Franklin Park Zoo. Officers called here around 9:30 tonight. If we take you in, you can see the home where officers have really been focusing their time investigating this afternoon, or this evening rather. This home here has been taped off. We've seen people come in and out. Photographs have been taken as well. If I give you a look at what it looked like when we first arrived here earlier this evening, you can see police were really canvassing the streets here. We saw members of the Boston Police gang unit who were out here as well investigating this. Right now, here's what we know. At around 9:30, they were called here on Esmond Street. An officer who had been shot. Now, we understand that officer was wearing a bulletproof vest, and at this point, they're confirming that officer has non-life-threatening injuries, but he was taken to the hospital.
That news clip was filmed where the police officer was shot. However, James Freeman and Guerrilla Publishing were assaulted by police over 3 miles away. That's right, Boston PD shut down a full city block and assaulted journalists that had committed no crime, quoting a fake crime scene that didn't exist, that was in fact 3 miles away. At the time this video was filmed, there were only 2 members of press present, James Freeman and Guerrilla Publishing, because when it matters and there's clear and present danger, the mainstream media is nowhere to be found, except when they want to steal our footage. This is the story.
I'm sorry, man.
No, it's all right. No, you're not. You're enjoying this way too much.
You know what I'm not enjoying is the fact that you've been failing at your job for decades. You've been failing at your job for decades.
I'm not as patient as other people.
Look, you know what? I'm past the line he told me to back up to. You've been not doing your job for decades. You take the narrative they give you, you never investigate. You go exactly where they tell you to go, you record exactly what they tell you to record, and you never record anything they tell you not to. You've been failing for decades.
That's the crime scene. This is we're going to work down there.
Okay, then go around on that side.
Oh, that side?
I need you to cross the road.
Don't touch me.
Cross the road, please.
Yeah, other side of the street.
Cross the road, please.
Don't
You're
touch
in an
me.
active crime scene. I need you to exit the crime
It's
scene,
not.
please.
It's not even.
It is. I need you to back off the crime scene. I need you to cross the road.
Where?
Across the
So you're
front.
touching me?
Yes, I am. I'm removing you from a crime scene.
Keep in mind, though, that they weren't removing Freeman and Guerrilla Publishing from a crime scene, because the crime scene was in fact 3 miles away. This had nothing to do with the crime scene, and it had everything to do with the police exerting their perceived authority, because one of their buddies got. And because the police were ineffective at their job, they wanted to violate the rights of free American citizens engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. But that's okay, as long as they quote a crime scene that doesn't exist.
Why isn't it taped? Why would you just leave it open? The guy down there told us we could come.
Well, unfortunately, he was not briefed on the situation. right, which way do you need to go? Left or right?
Get your hands off me.
Choose now. Left or right? Pick a direction and start walking in it. Left or
I'm going
right?
that way.
All right, let's go.
Why is the media right there? I'm going to the media. I'm going to where the media is. Guys, get her off of me now.
Go.
Pull her off of me now.
Go.
Pull her off.
Go.
Keep walking.
Pull her off of me.
That's an awful lot of cops assaulting an awful lot of people to protect a crime scene that's not a crime scene in relation to a crime scene over 3.5 miles away.
In the middle of the road. Nobody cares. Just stay on the other side of the line, all right?
Can you give me your name and badge number?
Canavan, 3222.
Thank you.
They're pushing everybody to where the media is over here.
But
okay?
if you'll just,
Come on.
if you'll stop,
Right
can
over
you
here to
stop
the other
pushing
side of
me?
the
Your
media.
body cam. Can you?
Right over here
you're
with the
battering
media.
me. I don't need you.
Then why?
You could have said those
Then why?
words. Stop touching me.
Okay.
Stop
I
touching
know.
me.
It's a big overreaction. I know.
You are. Why
here,
are
just
you
stay without
touching
the
me?
media. Just stay
Why
without
don't
the
you
media.
mark the area off?
They are.
No, you're not. Where's the area?
Don't go
Mark the
past
crime
the
scene
media.
off. Mark the area off. Mark the area off.
I need her body cam.
Can you
Just get her name? Can I go over here and you guys get her name? Can you be reasonable? If you guys had taped it off, we wouldn't have come in.
They're trying to get tape, all right? We got a crime scene going on here.
And I respect that. If you got something, I don't.
So I just asked you to show the same
But it sounds
respect
like
to the
bull.
department. Well, it's not, sir. Just join the rest of the press here and you record all you want, right with these cameras.
media, please.
All right, that's the rest of the media.
All right, just stay with the media. I don't care.
I want to report this guy for putting his hands on me.
Yeah. And the too.
No,
Stop
can I get
touching
his
me.
supervisor.
I'm at
I'd like his
I'm at the
supervisor.
same
Just
stay
stop
here with
the
the
media
media, okay?
Well, who's his?
Hey, what are you going to do when people start defending themselves against you?
Go ahead.
What are you going to start doing then?
He's already committed a battery.
Assault and battery.
Look, there's your yellow tape.
That's all you had to freaking do. That's your requirement. You have to mark it off. That's your requirement. You have to mark it off. No, he didn't have to put his hands on me though. No, he put his hands on me though. Why did he put his hands on me?
Explain it to you, and then he explained it to you, but it's over. It's over.
He didn't have to put his hands on me.
It's over now.
It's not over. Oh, it's not over.
If it's over,
Thank
walk
you.
away then.
I'm talking to him, sir.
No, if it's over, walk away.
Well, explain it to me. Explain to me.
It's been explained.
So I would like to file a crime report. How do I file a crime report for that officer putting his hands on me? That's a battery.
Oh, so I can be up to here? So
I'd like to place him under citizen's arrest.
Hey, Chance, we're gonna go right to the corner here, okay?
To what?
We're gonna go right to the corner.
Who's in
here,
charge
okay?
here?
So you'd like for me to move over there?
To the corner, please.
There, see right there what you just did right there? That's a beautiful thing. Words matter, right? Just say something and it matters.
So we're just gonna kind of keep the media pooled together. That's all.
Yeah, I understand, but you're restricting a further area than is necessary to maintain your crime scene.
Fellas, we're gonna have you back up on this side, that camera as well. Now you're gonna back their cameras up too. Yeah, everybody's going on.
look, you know what? I'm past the line he told me to back up to.
You were asked.
You've been not doing your job for decades. You take the narrative they give you, you never investigate. You go exactly where they tell you to go. You record exactly what they tell you to record, and you never record anything they tell you not to. You've been failing for decades.
Oh, please.
That's why we're here.
And why is this lamestream media douche losing his mind? I'll tell you, Freeman and Guerrilla Publishing arrived on scene before lamestream media by over 30 minutes. But because Freeman and Guerrilla Publishing got some actual reporting done, the police didn't like it, so they started taping things off. Once the cops started doing that, they started moving the mainstream media back along with Guerrilla Publishing and James Freeman. And the lamestream didn't like losing their special blue line privileges, so they freaked out almost just as bad as the cops.
Sorry, I'm in.
I get you on your tripod. Thank you.
I'm not trying to bump into it. Sir, why are you so frustrated?
I'm frustrated because you got us kicked out of here. I'm frustrated.
I got us kicked out of here?
I'm frustrated
Why aren't
because
you-
you
why
have a
wouldn't you be-
misunderstanding of the
why
situation.
wouldn't you be- why wouldn't you be
I'm frustrated because
frustrated?
you have a misunderstanding of the situation.
Really, do I?
You were asked to
How
leave.
so?
You were asked to leave.
Are you
did not
media?
leave.
Are you media?
You were asked to leave. You did not leave.
Are you media?
No, damn right I am.
You should understand that they had the crime scene tape it off,
We were
otherwise
told
you're
to
in the
be
right thing.
here.
Doesn't matter if you're told to be here. Doesn't matter.
And that's what's
You're a
wrong.
little
You
shit.
never get the story.
Oh, get
Because
out
you
of
do
here.
what your government tells you to
What story are you
do.
gonna get over there?
Got a lot better stuff than you did.
What's the
I got the
complete
cops.
story?
I got the cops acting like jackasses. What are you gonna get from over here?
And we got the fact that you continue. For
You're gonna
decades
get.
to
You're
do
gonna
what
get
the
some.
government tells
You're gonna
you
get
to
some
do.
lights flashing. You're gonna get some lights flashing. You
You're
look like an
accusing him of
idiot.
battery. He asked you to
Accusing
leave.
him of battery. He put his hands on me, sir.
He had to because you did not.
No,
comply.
sir. He doesn't have to.
He had to because
No,
you did
sir.
not
He has
comply.
to get police tape,
He
just
had
like they
to 'cause
did.
You did not comply.
Just like they had to get
He
police
had
tape.
because you did not comply.
No, I don't
He
have
had
to
because
comply.
You did not comply.
I don't have
You had
to comply.
because- Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
It's a state law.
Really? The Constitution trumps state law.
So see, I know what my rights are. That's why I went over there and challenged it. Because I know what my constitutional rights are. It's what I went to law school for. It doesn't matter.
Move.
Yes,
Will you move,
to.
please?
Yes,
Will you move,
ask
please?
me to.
Move, please.
You don't have
Move. I'm
authority.
asking you to move. He had no
That's
authority
exactly
to ask us
right.
to
You
move.
have to mark off the area. See, a cop has to know that they have to mark off the area that they want to restrict somebody from with crime scene tape. There's clear case law on that from the United States Supreme Court and the First Circuit.
We have been asked verbally to move back.
Right.
Doesn't matter. You can ask me all you want to. You have to restrict the area from me by physically demarcating it. That is what the Constitution requires.
And there's got to
That's
be a
what the
reason,
First
though.
Circuit Court of Appeals requires.
There's got to be a reason, though.
I'm sorry. You want to repeat that?
Yeah.
What do you got?
I already said it once. Did
Oh,
you
you
not
won't-
understand
you
it the
won't
first time?
you won't repeat
Yes, the Constitution requires that if they want to have privacy, they have to demarcate it with criminal crime scene tape, like they finally did. What they didn't have to do was batter somebody. All they had to do was put up tape, like they did, and said, we're going to put up tape in this area and move back. Unlike yourself, who's a reporter working for whatever media that you're
WBZ.
working for, I understand the law a little bit better than you because I went to law school.
I fully understand the law.
No, sir.
We were asked to move back.
Where did you go to law school? I understand that, but I'm not a sheep. I don't just follow what the government.
Respectfully,
tells me to
sir,
do.
I asked you to move
Question
back.
for you.
This is the second question. You already asked me a question. You have to
Okay, I'm
repeat
going to ask you a
yourself.
second and a
There
third.
you go. Go ahead.
Are you going to continue to harass me on this public street?
I'm not harassing
You came to
I'm
us.
going to ask you again. Are
I'm
you
not
going to
harassing
continue?
you, sir. You
I
can ask
feel
the same
harassed.
stupid question.
I
I feel
harassed.
harassed.
Like
I
you.
feel harassed.
Really?
I feel
Okay,
harassed.
Then take
I
10
feel
steps.
harassed.
I don't
If
need
you
to take 10
feel
steps.
harassed by me,
You
take
take
10
steps.
We were
Down
here.
in the
We were
light.
here.
If
Yeah.
you feel harassed by
I'm
me,
not
take
moving.
10 steps back.
Your nose hairs
If
look
you
too
feel
good on
harassed
camera.
by me,
Your
take 10
nose
steps
hairs
back.
look too good on camera. See, I'm not
If
worried
you
about my
feel-
job.
If neither am I.
You should be.
No.
You should be.
Nice.
Nice.
If you feel harassed by me,
Oh, I do.
take 10 steps back.
No, thank you. I like it right here.
Then obviously you don't.
You already hit me with your tripod there. That was a battery too. But you know what? The cop was pulling your tripod with the crime scene tape. So I don't really know if it was your fault or not. See, he was pulling it with the crime scene tape because he was being a little, I don't know, overzealous.
Oh.
But that's what happened. Was your tripod not getting pulled by the crime scene tape?
You know something? I don't know. I'm going to ask
Okay.
you one more time. Are you going to continue to harass me?
I'm not harassing you, sir. I'm filming in a public area
I'm going to ask
on a public sidewalk. You can ask me whatever you'd like. I'm going to continue to engage in constitutionally protected
I'm going
activity.
to ask you to take 2 steps back if you
No, I'm not. You can move your camera wherever you'd like
So
to.
you're not going to take 2 steps
No,
back?
I'm going to stand right here.
Okay, very good.
Some great footage you're getting there. Man, those cop cars look awesome. Make sure you get it in frame correctly. Frame that out correctly.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
I said frame it out correctly.
What is your name, sir?
I didn't give you my name.
I just asked you for it.
Yeah, I understand that. I didn't give it to you.
I'm sorry, I just asked you for your name, sir.
Harry Balls.
Ah, excellent. Who's your friend?
Hugh Janus?
Oh, excellent. Any relation to Harry Sakatestes?
Yep.
Right.
That's your third cousin twice removed from your wife's side, right?
Right. Look at you. You're insulting me now.
So Freeman, tell us how this happened.
So I was in Boston with Josh from Accountability for All and Ron Durbin from Guerrilla Publishing. And we were out cop watching one night, and we were in the Boston area. We hit up a couple of the suburbs. We get to Boston, and we see some major police activity. We drive by a cop, so we head over there. We see that there's news crews set up in one location. We see the crime scene, a crime scene taped off. We don't know what the scene actually is. And Ron and I, not being mainstream media, decide that rather than just follow the crowd and do what everybody else is doing, we're not going to go and stand with the mainstream media. We're going to go and try and see what's actually going on. And so we walk up the public sidewalk in front of the hospital where the ambulance entrance is. We see that they have a police car. We see that there's a taped off crime scene perimeter around the police car. So of course we're not going to, we had no intention of entering the property or the crime scene that was taped off on the property. We're on the public sidewalk, and these Boston cops come and just start losing their crap with us and start pushing us back.
Josh Riddle from Guerrilla Publishing, what else?
Hey guys, it's Josh with Guerrilla Publishing. Just wanted to get on here real quick and say thank you for watching the video. Thank you to Josh Abrams with Accountability for All. Thank you to his wife as well for being incredibly hospitable while we were in Boston. Thanks to James Freeman for all the help he does with our channel. Thanks to Josh Abrams as well, both of them. Thanks to both of them for everything they've done to help us grow our channel with their input on how to edit, where to go, what to do. Thanks to the Guerrilla Army for all your email tips, all your comments, for being in the lives, for the PayPal donations, literally everything y'all have done so far. We couldn't do it without you.
So here's an update for you. I'm already suing the Boston Police Department in state and federal court for the negligent supervision of their police officers and for the deprivation of my rights under the color of law in a 1983 USC suit. I didn't take their assault lying down, and neither are James Freeman and Guerrilla Publishing. In fact, I'm setting them up with my lawyer so they can file complaints and file a lawsuit. That's incoming. But this type of work is only getting done because people from across the country, from different lifestyles, are coming together for one cause: free press, real stories, and police accountability. And the reason we got so much pushback on our trip to Tulsa and then their trip to Boston is because police don't like our brand of accountability. It's fast, hard, direct, and it gains results. And this just isn't a viral video for us, and it's not for James Freeman or Guerrilla Publishing. In fact, Ron Durbin from Guerrilla Publishing literally just lost his license to practice law for outing a corrupt judge driving around drunk with her grandkid. Freeman's one of the very first First Amendment auditors in the game. And I've been doing this for 5 years also, and one thing's for certain: we're leaving no stone unturned in our investigations. Make sure you subscribe to both James Freeman and Guerrilla Publishing. It was an honor to have them here with me, filming with me, and in my home. These are some of the most incredible people I've ever met: Josh Riddle, Lee, Ron Durbin, James Freeman, and of course my wife, Accountability Amplified. We're in this till the end. The link to the full video is in the description of this one. Make sure you go tell Guerrilla Publishing and Accountability for All sent you, and make sure you subscribe. Separate, we can fight to make a dent. Together, we can take the world by storm. And that's the reason I stopped you today.